How you doing? It's yours truly, Lorenzo Ice Tea Thomas on WEDR.FM. We just wrapped up the Townhall meeting. I'm here with Audrey Edmonson, the chairwoman. She's running things. I mean, she was actually running the whole Townhall meeting, and she's here with me afterwards. What did you think of tonight's turnout?
I thought tonight's turnout was better than in most parts of the county. I have been attending the meetings throughout the entire county. Mm-hmm. This one was just held for the northern end. I would say it was more people in this one than I've been seeing down south, especially in the far west.
Mm-hmm. And with some of the amendments that were on tap and the things that the people talked about, one of the things that concerned me, because I was sitting in the audience throughout the town hall meeting, is the lines of communications. You know, I think it's very important that people that are in the commission have those lines of communication that's open with the public. What can we do to make sure we bridge the gap and make sure those lines of communications are a little, I guess, operating easier?
I think when we talk about the lines of communication, some of it, citizens have to take that responsibility as well, some of that responsibility. Mm-hmm. We are televised. When we hold our meetings, we are televised. It's shown over and over and over again. It's shown live when we do it, and then it's shown again over and over and over.
Okay.
So citizens, all they need to do is watch the Miami-Dade TV.
Right.
They can use that particular venue. They can also come out to the meetings. I so much look forward to people from my community coming out and taking an interest in what's going on. When I hear people say, well, you got to bring it to us, I cannot bring 13 commissioners to my community, to the people. This is why we hold these meetings, and these meetings are in the sunshine, meaning they're public and they are transparent so that they can see it. And most people have to take it in. I think most people do not understand when that particular salary, that increase is not what the commissioners are imposing. That is a state formula. Mm-hmm. That is what their legislature put together for each individual county. And each individual county, the commissioners are paid by that formula. Mm-hmm. It's higher for Miami-Dade County because Miami-Dade County has over 2 million.
You just came out and said you don't think it's going to get passed.
I don't think it's going to get passed.
All.
I don't think it's going to get passed because it has been bundled in with other legislative items that we're asking the people to vote on. And again, my personal opinion, maybe we should have separated each individual item. Mm-hmm. Give the voters a chance to put their own package together. Mm-hmm. Some of them may, if the salary was by itself, I believe it would have passed.
Right.
The term limits.
If everyone understood the conditions and that salary has been $6,000 since 1957.
Yes, correct.
I found that hard to believe, for real.
Yes, we make the $6,000 a year, and you hear people tell us, "My tax dollars pay your salary."
Yeah. I'm like, oh, thank you so much for that salary. But of course, we mentioned 2012, and what could we do? And one of the other individuals that Cheryl had a chance to talk to earlier talked about getting people out to vote. What things that we can do as a radio station, and with some of the things that are being passed through the Senate, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but the Republicans are trying to pass a bill to whereas it's going to make it harder for the Boy Scouts.
I'm aware of it.
Oh, you're aware of what I'm referring to whereas they're going to have to pay some type of penalty. Do you think we should maybe expedite the voter registration process or start those rallies a little bit earlier than normal? We don't know if it's going to get passed or not.
I think sometimes with you especially being on the radio, a lot of things our radio stations need to take advantage of, and that is the power of the voice and the power of that radio station.
So you see how she turned the responsibility on me? She's good.
But you need to utilize that to get the messages out to the voters on exactly what's happening. Mm-hmm. Everyone look to the politicians to get everything out. Some things politicians cannot take a stance on because then people will say it's self-serving. Therefore, the media, and there's some media avenues out there where people, they actually twist things their own way. So when you see things are not getting out the right way, or your special interest is not getting out, then you need to take that opportunity and get on that microphone and start talking.
Well, I can do that, and maybe we can team up to do some things together.
I would love to. I would love to.
Well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking to you. Cheryl, Mizell, back to you.